This month's online parenting moment goes along with our parenting series, Super Parents. Notice the title of the series isn't Perfect Parents. You can be super without being perfect. I don't have to tell you that parenting is a humbling experience. Humbling. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed at the amount of help out there, and I feel like I'm going to drown in the information online and in the bookstores. I can't possibly do it all. Remember it all. Teach it all. It's when I experience these feelings that I can be the most honest and admit that I'm not perfect. And honestly, my children will never be perfect either. This is not a hopeless statement, though it sounds hopeless. It's not one where I just give up and say, my kids are not going to be perfect, I quit. But it should be an empowering truth that reminds me, perfection is not my goal, but being super is. As parents, we need to give ourselves permission to fail. We need to give our kids permission to fail. Even after we watch all the parenting videos, when we read all the books, and we go to all the therapy and listen to all the sermons, at the end of the day, we're still human. We're still sinful. We still fail. Sometimes it will be out of rebellion. We know what we should do, but we just don't want to do it. Sometimes it will be unintentional. We thought we knew what was the right thing to do, and turned out brought more damage than it did. I have a friend who is very strict with her daughter, and as a child and as a teenager, her daughter, she chose her daughter's music, she chose her daughter's clothes, the school, her friends were controlled, but her daughter rebelled anyways. My friend's heart was to do what was right. She wanted desperately to protect her daughter, but instead she unintentionally fostered an environment where her child sought freedom over her protection. It's in these moments that we need to be aware of our own needs. There is no perfect parent besides our Heavenly Father. He does not wish us to strive for perfect parenting. He doesn't. If our goal is to be the perfect parent, then we completely lose sight of the need for intimate relationship with our child, the very foundation of being a super parent. We don't want to communicate to them that they are not valuable unless they're perfect. We need to remember that even when we fail, we are valuable and we are needed in our children's lives. And that is what the foundation of being a super parent is all about. One way we can sometimes succumb to the idea of perfect parenting is to focus too much attention on what the other guy's doing, what the book says. Comparison steals joy and lies to us about the reality of the situation. If you find yourself comparing your child to other children or comparing yourself to other parents, I would encourage you to find a voice of someone that you trust and ask the Lord for them to speak truth into you and to remind you not to compare yourself to other parents. There is no one who can parent your child better than you. God has given you this job and nobody else. You are fully capable with His help to do this job. It will not be easy much of the time. It will be rewarding along that. In many of our workplaces and our homes, we experience the joy of seeing the fruit of our labor immediately. For example, I feel like I'm always painting a room in my house. And at the end of the day, the room is a different color, it looks different, and I can see that my hard work has paid off. This is not so much true about parenting. The results of your tenacity to fight for your child's emotional and spiritual well-being may not come for years and years and years. Being a parent is sacrificial work. I'm telling you, it will be worth it, and Jesus is with you too. But you're not alone in this. Parenting can sometimes feel lonely. The time you're taking to educate yourself and allow others to encourage you, it will produce much fruit. Being a super parent takes courage. It is soul work of your heart first and foremost. But this is also God work. And that should remind you that you're not alone. He is with you, and you do not need to be perfect. You only need to trust in the one who was perfect in your place, and you simply need to be his tool to show your kids that he exists, to show his character and his heart for them, and that he has a plan for them. Remember that Christ died for our mistakes, and he also redeemed us. There is no parenting mistake that cannot be redeemed by him. So God bless. You are loved, and you are a super